Welcome back. Here in studio with me now is Maggie Carroll. She's from Alberta Employment and Immigration. Thank you so much for coming in to do the show today, Maggie.
Oh, you're quite welcome, Whitney, and thanks for the opportunity.
Now, you know, I have driven by the Alberta Employment and Immigration building many times, and it's only until recently that I knew what exactly it's for. Why don't you just sort of outline who goes to that building?
Sure, I can. The building we have right now is quite unique because we are partnered with Saskatchewan, and that's Saskatchewan Advanced Education and Employment. We're also partnered right now with Service Canada. And many people refer to the site as the Employment Centre. Reason being is because we have our Employment and Immigration Office with Alberta. Saskatchewan handles all of their career and employment services from the site. And Service Canada does all the unemployment insurance. They'll do passports, the whole bit, the whole gamut of the Service Canada services. So it's all on one site. However, within the next couple of months, that's going to change for the community of Lloydminster. We're going to see our Saskatchewan and our federal partners moving to a brand new location. And that will leave Alberta Employment and Immigration at the site on 48th Street. And what we are trying to do is redefine ourselves in the community. Employment and Immigration is the department name, but the name of the programs and services we offer is Alberta Works. So we really want to make Alberta Works known within the community and bring people into our site to help them find employment, to connect employers to employees, job seeking, the whole gamut of all of our services.
That's excellent. So I guess and it's only Alberta Lloydminster residents that can use your services then, and the Saskatchewan residents will have to go up to the other building of the Saskatchewan site, correct?
Yes. Unfortunately, we won't be providing the seamless service we are right now once Saskatchewan moves out. They'll be moving just west in the city, right behind where Investors Group is in that strip mall there. So they'll have their own location, but that doesn't mean we're going to close the doors to anybody in Lloydminster requiring any services. So if they need help with their resumes, if they need help with their job search, we'll have tangible information that they can come in, grab, and be able to make those linkages for them. We wouldn't turn anybody away for sure.
So I guess talk job numbers for me in Lloydminster here. We've seen a lot of cry for some skilled workers. I mean, who are you guys looking for?
Right now, we're trying to partner with as many employers as we can to help them fill the jobs that they need. So for example, we got a big cry right now for skilled workers in all of the industries around, in and around Lloydminster. We're trying to partner with employers to bring them in for mini job fairs. So what we'll do is host a mini job fair on site for them, help them with the marketing, bring in as many clientele as we possibly can, whether they're unemployed Albertans or underemployed Albertans, and let them form the partnerships and linkages and networking with the employers who are actually seeking work. We also have a new feature going on right now, and it's through NewCap, through Lloyd FM and Wayne FM. It's Job of the Day. So we're partnering up with employers right now, advertising, you know, what they're looking for, the skill sets, the whole bit, and then advertising it on the local radio stations, and hopefully get the word out of the different occupations that are available.
Now, there's also a lot of service workers needed in the city. I mean, I see every time I go to a counter somewhere, you know, it's now hiring. And part of the reason for this, from some of my research here, is that these workers are jumping around from place to place and looking for basically the best deal, you know, with the most benefits or the most wages or the most whatever will suit their lifestyle best.
Exactly.
Is this good for the industry or bad for the industry?
Right now, especially in entry-level positions, whether it be hospitality or retail, there is a lot of circulation of employees. And that's why some of our employers are actually gone and seeking temporary foreign workers with the skill set to come in and be able to secure employment in positions that traditionally our Albertans aren't taking. So we're seeing that happen. But we're also seeing, you know, we've got such a demand for the labor market, in Lloydminster right now. We're at a 4.2 unemployment rate, which is the second lowest of Fort McMurray in the entire province of Alberta. So there is definitely a demand, and people can actually negotiate their own wages. So if they walk into one retail outlet tomorrow and they're not satisfied with what the wage is, they'll walk into another tomorrow and say, Company A has offered me $9 an hour. What are you willing to offer me? And we can sometimes get into a bidding war for the same employees that are looking all over the city. Basically, I think a lot of it's coming down to culture. What are the values of employers right now within the city? How can they retain the employees that they have? You know, what do they offer them in the form of benefits, a work-life balance? And we're trying to encourage our employers to realize you have a whole new generation coming into the workforce. You know, they bring in a whole different skill set or a whole different mindset. So part of that, I think, is hitting our employers hard as well. Gone is the commitment, you know, you'll have me for the next 10, 15 years, and without a doubt, I'll be loyal to you. That's just not the way the economy is working right now.
And how does immigration play into the job numbers here?
Okay. We do have a substantial number of temporary foreign workers, specifically the skilled laborers within Lloydminster, to fill that demand. Ideally, the Alberta government's looking to hire Albertans first, but in some cases we just don't have the skilled labor. We've got occupations that are so short that we're estimating right now, over the next 10 years, 70,000 are going to be needed with different type of skilled labor over the next 10 years right across Alberta. So you can imagine what type of demand is out there, and the employers, some of them only have certain options, and that's where our immigrants and temporary foreign workers are fitting in.
So I guess let's just wrap it up here, Maggie, just to quickly recap who uses your services and what can you do for them?
Yep. Alberta Works is offered to any Albertan requiring job search, resume writing, connections with employers, and the other flip side of that is that we work with employers. We bring employers into the site. We want to partner with them to help them find the employees that they really need to secure.
And now, do you check out these employers and make sure they're like safe and
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Occupational health and safety is one of our top requirements, and if they have a poor occupational health and safety record, we will not engage in a partnership.
Awesome.
Yes.
Thank you so much for coming in today, Maggie.
Thanks, Whitney. Yes.
This has been our conversation with Maggie Carroll with Alberta Employment and Immigration. Coming up, Rick Mercer has covered a decade of elections, but he says this one is particularly vicious. His behind-the-scenes thoughts are next on Around the Region.